on. And I move the table, get the plug, my phone. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. So I apologize. My computer started updating. I apologize. All right. The reason I changed the title, I didn't copy the title. I apologize. But I'm going to tell you. All right. You don't have to buy this interface. I'm being honest. You don't have to buy this interface. Just get the plugin. And all right, I'm going to say this. ELGATO has a plugin and a software then opening to the public. It's on trial right now. I don't know how to say it the right way, but I know it's on trial. There we go. But anyways, um, it's on trial. Okay. This plugin they have, they have two plugins. If you get this program, the Wavelink 3.0, you could get the noise removal, but you have to pay the $50 for the voice focus. And I can show you which one I'm talking about. And look, I'm not telling you that you have to run and get this because I'm telling you, take my advice. You don't have to buy this interface, $300. And hold on, let's see if I could do this using the app. Give me a second. Please wish me luck so I can show you. I don't have a second. I have a second camera, but it's not hooked up to show you guys. Okay. All right. So is it this? Nope. Nope. There you go. There you go. That interface. I had to use my hands to show you. You don't have to buy that interface. Alexa, prende la luz. All right. You don't have to buy that interface. Or this. Whoa. Did a 360 right there. You don't have to buy this interface. Okay. You don't have to buy this interface or that interface. Okay. I have to do it manually because I don't know how to do it through the app no more. I get confused. Anyways, this interface, you don't have to buy that either. Okay. You could buy a USB mic. All right. And buy the plugin. You could use a $20 interface or a $50 interface that you have. Okay. You don't have to buy a different interface to use their plugins, to use this guy's plugins, this company plugins. ELGATO. Okay. Only you have to do, and listen carefully, because I'm not going to repeat it on my next live. I will repeat it here if they ask questions, but I'm not going to repeat it on my next video. If they ask me questions, I might, but I'm going to do what my friend told me to do. Don't repeat over and over and over and over. Okay. So you don't have to buy expensive interface like the one with the green earphones that I'm not using. Okay. You don't have to pay 300. Just take my advice. If you already have a USB mic or an interface with XLR microphone, just download this software, the Wavelink 3.0 from ELGATO. They have the software Wavelink 3.0. Now, whoever has ELGATO device, listen carefully. Who have, again, I'm going to repeat it. ELGATO has any device that has to do with Stream Deck Plus or their microphone or the Wave Air, if it's any interface from ELGATO or microphone, you don't have to pay the $50. You don't have to pay the $50. Like I have the Stream Deck Plus interface. I don't have to pay the $50. It's already built in. So, again, if you have a microphone, an example, the DX microphone, you don't have to pay the plugin, the $50. Anybody that has ELGATO device don't have to plug in, pay the plugin the $50. Again, if you have ELGATO, if you have their device like the microphone and Stream Deck Plus or their interface, you don't have to buy the plugin. Like, an example, I apologize, Clay, love you, you're my teacher, you're my boss. He does not have any ELGATO. You don't have no device of that company. He has to pay the $50. He have to pay the $50 interface. I mean, the plug it. Clay has to Clay. I love you, my brother. You're my homeboy. You're my teacher. You've been helping me, but you're the only one I think that don't have ELGATO device. Okay. Doesn't have any ELGATO device. He has to pay the $50. Okay. He has to pay. I don't have to pay the $50 because I have the Stream Deck Plus with the interface. It doesn't matter if I don't have the interface. I have Stream Deck Plus. Now, like this lady that came to my channel, um, she has two microphones from ELGATO. She does not have to pay the $50. All she has to do, download the Wavelink 2.0.6 Wavelink, and it's already there. All that she has to do, turn it on, download uh voice, I mean not voice, noise removal. That's it. And download a third party plugin to make it better. That's it. That's all you got to do. If you already have their microphone, you don't have to play, you don't have to pay no $50. Other people that don't have their device, you have to. I love, I was going to pay the $50, but I'm like, wait, pay the $200, get the Stream Deck Plus, and then I want to see what is all this big deal that you can hook up an adapter and plug in my XRL cable and see what it sounds like. Okay, so I pay the $70 extra. Now, people on me, it sounds the same. But it pissed me off. This guy on YouTube or on Facebook on RODE was talking trash about the Stream Deck Plus interface. So, you know, arguing back and forth that ELGATO GATO is better than RODE. Is if I can see the comment, I could post it on here right now. But I don't. I can't find it. It was bothering me, so I got pissed off. Just like I got jealous. I know if my brother hears this or hears me now, gonna come in. What's next? Somebody's gonna tell you to do something. You gonna do it, bro? No, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna buy one more, two more microphones, and that's it. This is over. Can't do this no more. I have to start saving money to A, for emergency, two, to go travel. You know, look, I'm being honest. I'm not saying RODE is trash. I'm being serious. I'm going to use it now that I have the plugin for free. I'm not saying that I'm just going to put it back in, buy a box and put it back. No, 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 no. No. I'm going to use it. I'm just giving it, you know, a couple days off. I'm telling you the truth. Cross my heart. But I'm not saying RODE and ELGATO is better. Both of them are better. You want to know what is the difference between RODE interface, the one you see now? The one RODE don't have noise, voice, I mean not voice focus, don't have noise removal. That's that's the only thing that the one you see in the on camera. Now, this one, I know I'm gonna get killed by. There we go. That one, this one that you see on camera now has noise removal. And let me finish because I need to get this straight before I get yelled at by the company, get yelled at by other people. Okay. This one does what RODE, but there's a catch. There's a catch. Let me finish. Okay. This interface from ELGATO only has everything on the software. Wave link. Everything is on software. I could turn the software off and it works just like wait, hold on. Like that one. Okay? If I turn the software off from ELGATO will work same like that one. Will not cancel the background noise. ELGATO interface, the difference, everything works on software. RODE don't have that kind of software that ELGATO has. RODE don't have the software like ELGATO. But not starting soon, you can download. Please listen. You can download right now. And I don't know about the plugin. Except one plugin, you have to pay the $50. But I don't know if you can download a removal plugin if you download the Wavelength 3.0. You need that one to cancel the background noise. But please listen. Download Wavelength 3.0. Try it out. Now, people is Clay is one of them. Other people, I don't know pronounce their name. I don't feel like spelling their names. Are telling me that crashes on Apple. I have window and it crashes. That's why I went back to Wavelength 2.0.6, the original one. Now, when it goes public, the 3.0, maybe I'll go back. But rumors are saying that they're going to grandfather the 2.0.6. They're going to delete that and grandfather it. And the 3.0 is going to be the new Wavelength. But anyways, if you try Wavelength 3.0, I'm not 100% sure or don't remember, but I'm putting 50-50. 50, I'm sure that you can download one plugin. It's called Noise Removal or Background Removal. That's one plugin you need. Okay. The other one you need is gonna come out of your pocket. It costs $49.99. I'm gonna say 50 without tax. I understand that it's not fair, but there's a thing that this guy was telling me of ELGATO customer care and tech support. They open Wavelength 3.0 to the public, but right now it's on trial. So right now, download the Wavelength 3.0, try it, see if you can download One plugin is called noise removal or sound removal from their store. And go see that I'm not lying, that you have to pay the $50 for that focus sound. Focus voice. I apologize. I can't speak. I'm I'm afraid to cough and not muting my mic fast enough. But anyways, I'm telling you the truth that whoever don't have ELGATO has to pay the $50. If you have ELGATO device, like I do, I have the Stream Deck Plus. You don't have to pay the plugin. The plugin comes for free with you. I'm not joking. If you have ELGATO device, if you have the Stream Deck Plus or their microphone or their interface, you don't have to pay their $50 plugin. I'm not joking. If you got their device, the Stream Deck Plus or the interface or the microphone, you don't have to pay the $50. Not joking. What's up, Johnny? Wanna rumble? How are you, son? But anyways, if you can you hear my TV in the background? I don't see my meter moving. I don't see like I have I have one meter mute that is going crazy because it doesn't have no plugin, no OBS. I mean, it's going dee 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 that fast. And the one that I have set up talking to you is going every time I talk like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't bite my ass. But how you been doing, John? Get ready for this Sunday. Just saying. You know, Lisa is gonna come up with a new story. Trust me. He went off between Lisa and Tammy J. And Casey. I'm just answering somebody's comment on my chat. Anyways, like I was saying, if you have any kind of interface or any kind USB that is not from ELGATO, you have to pay the plugin. Now, if you have ELGATO device, and this is only the device that it works with, their Stream Deck Plus, their interface, and their microphone. Just saying. Now, people that has third-party microphone, if you have a third-party microphone and you have their device, the ELGATO, their device, I'm talking about their microphone, the Stream Deck Plus, and the interface. You don't have to buy their plugins. Anybody from outside, from ELGATO, you have to buy the plugin. Buy the plugin. Just saying. That's I'm gonna say. Now, you see right now, you don't hear nothing in the background. I could probably throw something and break my TV. You don't hear me breaking my TV. But you think I'm gonna do that? No. I pay too much for my TV. But anyways, that interface that you see on camera is awesome. And off camera, and I'm not lying, with the plugin and the third party plugin that I download, you don't hear a dime. And the reason I know this is because I download a third party plugin that is stronger than ELGATO have. And I could go like this to the table, tap it real hard. Yeah, that looked wrong. I apologize. Bad noise. I'm not joking. Anyone that has ELGATO device, microphone interface, and Stream Deck Plus, you don't have to buy the plugin. Just telling you, and I'm going to repeat it again. The one that owns the Stream Deck Plus don't have to buy the plugin. If you own one of these microphones, hold on. I can find my The Wave Neo, for an example, that means you have to have the ELGATO product, their microphone. You don't have to pay the $50 plugin. Now, people that don't own anything from ELGATO has to pay for the plugin. This is why ELGATO is opening Wavelink 3.0 for public. And they're giving us a $50 plugin. Just letting you guys know that. And I know that it's not fair, and you're correct. That's not fair. Okay. Yes, it's not fair for us. It's not fair. Hold on. I'm sorry. I had to sit up because I started coughing like a horse. But anyways, like I was saying, you don't have to pay the plugin if you have their product. If you have their products, like the product from ELGATO, you don't have to pay plugin. I'm not joking. You have their product, the products. If you have ELGATO products, I'm talking about the interface. That's one. Their microphone, the Stream Deck Plus, and the interface. You don't have to pay the plugin. Now, people that has third-party interface, like I had, the one that I'm showing you on camera, I had to pay the plugin. But I choose to buy the interface. And now you're going to say, okay, you have a 600 interface. Why spend $300 for an interface? Okay, I'm going to tell you. The interface is not a real interface. It's a Stream Deck Plus with the adapter that you can hook up XRL or XLR cable. Okay. Then you can make that adapter makes the Stream Deck Plus an interface. Now, um, did I had to buy it? No, I choose to buy it. I choose to buy it. The Stream Deck Plus costs $200 plus tax. Okay, do the math. The guy saw me the adapter, the interface adapter for $70. Hmm. Um, Now picture this. The adapter costs by itself 120. Let's see. 70 or 120? 70 or 120? Come on. I choose to pay the 70. He make me a deal that I cannot refuse. Now, did I had to pay 200 plus 70? No. I only wanted to stream that plus. But I got talked to pay the $70 extra for the interface adapter. Guess what? I went and I said, let me go to their website and see how much is it. Oh, hell no. Guess how much is it on ELGATO with Stream Deck Plus and the adapter? You want to know? $320. So I choose to pay the 270. That means I pay $70 more if I did the math correctly. So 600 to 300, both device does not do the job. I'll explain. Hold on. All right. Sorry, I was coughing. Anyways, both device do not do the job. It's the software. It's doing all the heavy lifting. Because right now, I could turn it off. And the only difference, you cannot hear me. I can't hear my stuff talking. Self-talking myself through my earphones. But I'm telling you the truth. The software is doing all the heavy lifting on the Stream Deck Plus and the XLR adapter. Oh, I said it the right way this time. Okay, so if you turn off the software, you cannot hear me talking to you. Now, if ELGATO can create a separate software that you could choose, and, you know, choose another software to use their products. I could show you proof. Watch. I'm going to show you. Let me open the software first. Okay. Let me Hold on. There's yes. There we go. I'm a good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. But anyways, when 3.0 come to public next year, what the rumors I'm hearing. Now, I'm gonna switch and use it on that interface. Doesn't mean I'm selling my Stream Deck Plus. Oh no, 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 no. Keep dreaming about that. I didn't sell. Look at that. Look at that. All right. I have Stream Deck 15 buttons. I got a Stream Deck Plus, and I have a RODE interface. And I have a arm that Kevin and Clay told me to buy. Long time ago. Clay told me to buy me this newer arm on their link. I added it on their link and saved it for later. I used not the link. I took it out on my saving sharp, shopping cart and added and bought it. Wanna know why? Just put it this way. Hold on. I'm hitting my knee. Okay. So, an example. I buy I buy cheap arms. I mean, cheap microphone arm. Cheap arms. Like between 20, 30. Hold on, I gotta get comfortable. I had to sit up for a second. All right. So I had a I've been buying cheap arms. And then Clay and Kevin goes, come on, dude. Try this arm, this low profile arm right here by the company name Newer. I think, hold on, I'll tell you. It's MS002 is the model number. And it's awesome. I bought it a few months ago, I think. And oh my God, I don't regret it. And I'm grateful of Clay, Kevin, especially Clay, because he's been there from left and right for me. My new interface was sounding like trash, but a whole bunch of bass. All right. I had a cough. I had to mute quick. Anyways, you see my leg moving, did it? I was coughing. I was going like that, coughing. But anyways, let me see. Eh, only you don't see my legs. But anyways, okay. I am grateful I have Clay because he's been there from left and right. Left, I go, bro, I need your help. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. He goes, stop thinking negative about you. I'm saying, I'm not thinking negative. I'm not smart doing all this. So we stayed from, I think, from 9 to 3 in the morning fixing my EQ. Then I got backslapped with speeches. Ah, you was talking loud. You da 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 da. And I wrote on a, talking to Clay. I was I was texting my brother. My bad, bro. You might get yelled at, but at least I been honest and told him the truth. Anyways, look, what I'm saying is you don't need to buy an expensive interface to get these plugins. One, wait for the wavelength come public or download the beta or I'm gonna call it trial. Download the trial, but I'm gonna let you know the trial number one does not have the Stream Deck Plus plugin yet. Trust me, telling you the truth. Okay. Um, Number two, it crashes. Three, I like it. I left. I did it number three because I'm telling you what it don't have first. Number one, it don't have the Stream Deck Plus plugin. Number two, it crashes. It crashed to me like a few times, and then it made me delete it and reinstall it. Number three, when it works, it's awesome. You can split the audio. Now, I'm gonna show you something. See this interface right now? This interface where you see the green earphones to split the audio, like I'm doing with Wavelink. Let's put it this way. You will in yourself. Number one, you have to download their third party. I call it third party, but it's not. It's from them, from RODE. You have to download a second driver. Then when you download the drivers, you gotta jump loops. just letting you know. And I with ELGATO interface to split the audio, I don't have to jump loops per se. I only gotta go one click. Let's say, for an example, hold on, I'll show you. Just to prove you, I will show you. Give me a second. Oh my God. What the hell did I do? What the? Okay. Oops. All right. Okay. I'm not all there. I didn't put no plugin, no commands. Close enough. There we go. I want both of them showing. My both Stream Deck working. I mean, showing. Anyways, okay, so I have this Stream Deck. Okay, just saying. All right, this interface is not canceling any background. I did my research. I can show you. It's the software, dude. It's the software. Stop picking a fight on Facebook. Stop lying to people on Facebook. Stop bringing bullshit and lies. It's the software. It is the plugin. It's doing all the work for this. Couple months more, I'm going to show you proof, but I'm not going to do it now because I just got in a big damn it debt. Because this cost me 300. The cable, this cable, not this brand, this kind of cable. Look, this kind. Oops. The XLR cable from ELGATO cost me money. And my second camera is right here. Come on. That's $600 in debt I am now. Just because somebody, I had to prove again, somebody wrong. That I could get something and prove them wrong. And I'm getting tired doing it. And will be my last mistake. Proving, buying something and proving somebody. And it's not going to happen again. Not doing it. I'm just going to buy the items I want and need to make my stream work perfect. The only thing I had to do is just buy the plugin for $50, pay for the same plugin, the ELGATO have on a another third party plugin on somebody's website. Okay, I'm pissed off because when I did my research, I didn't do it on camera or video. I did it when I unplugged everything and try it like that. Everything was going through. When I turn off the program, and my background noise, mom's TV's going on, um, different noise, my niece throwing toys, blasa blasa, going through. Wasn't this doing the work? No. Wasn't this doing the work? Wasn't this one doing the work? This one doing the work? No, 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 no. Hold on, let me move this white thing out of the way. Okay. It wasn't that one doing all the work. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. It was wavelength 2.0.6 with the plugins. So I could have saved, I'll tell you right now, 270. $220. Could have saved $220. Look at that. Just buying the plugin and buying a third party plugin for $50. I would have spent $100 and used my $600 interface. No, some goofball on Facebook want to come into this group and say that ELGATO better than RODE, the one that you see on camera. No, no, no. No. I, yes, to be honest, I wanted a Stream Deck Plus with the interface. I'm not blaming the person that I spend that kind of money. I was going to buy it anyways, but it got me angrier calling my $600 interface right there on camera by my Nintendo Switch to a piece of crap. And it's funny. If I could have find the the post, it's like going right, left, up and down, calling each other morons. Let's put it that way. Look, to be honest, none of them are perfect. None of them is perfect. These people, not perfect. Nobody's perfect. This interface is not perfect. But it's like someone told me you add process, plugins, and everything sound like $1 million. And he's right. You don't need to spend 600, 300, $1 million for interface. Because with a $50 interface, you will sound decent. I had a $50, well, $100 interface. Let me see if I can find it and I'll show you. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Excuse me. I'm Mr. Piggy. Uh-huh. I didn't mute fast enough. Uh-huh. I didn't mute fast enough. But come on. What? Are you serious? Something easy. Oh, here we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, that's kind of weird. Hold on. I'm gonna put my face camera on better. Um, Hold on. I'm gonna put my okay. Hold on. There we go. All right. So, like I was saying, you don't need to spend 3, 5, 8, 9, 12. You only need the one I show you, the voice caster. That's it. That's the only thing you need. I should have not bought $600 one, the $300 one. Should have kept the $105 one. That's it. And bought the $50 plugin. That's all I needed. But now, somebody, I'm not gonna say no name, but the RODE came out. He does budget equipment. Talks about budget equipment, no? And he came in, showing on camera, no? He was doing voices. He was doing processing, and I'm here with USB mic, the FIFINE M8. And guess what? I um I got jealous when I spent $600. Then I went in, spent $300 for that one. You want to know? I got this one for this one right here. I got that one because I can't do commands on the keyboard. That's it. I didn't need this one. Don't need the $600 one. Only need the one I sold for 105. I know you're gonna say, then why you bought every single equipment and every interface? You wanna know why? Number one, when people talk trash about my equipment, I have to prove myself A, they're wrong or I'm wrong for telling them off. So I've been doing tests left and right. And guess what? Wrong. He needs to apologize to me and to the other person because it's not not the device. It's not this device. It's not the device doing the work. You want to know what is doing the work? Wavelink in the plugins. Right now, I'm plug it turn off the software, and you can hear my background because it's the software doing all the work. But now this guy wants to prove himself that his interface, a $1,000 good one. Okay. I hope he's listening carefully and carefully. I'm gonna say it slow, like he's slow. It is the software doing the work. It is the software doing all the work, including the plugin. And if you don't get this, you don't, if you don't understand this, go to back to first grade and let them re-teach you. Because for me, doing these tests and using my $600 interface with my tests, and I'm gonna tell you, Clay, if you watching this, I'm gonna let you know. Just buy the plugin, download a third party. I'll I'll give you all the all the plugins, all everything you need. You don't need to buy a Stream Deck Plus. Now, you want a Stream Deck, get this one. The 15 button. Because I'm gonna let you right now. Paying 270 just to use plugin for free, not worth it. I'm sorry. From me doing all the tests, and this test is telling me it's all the software and the plugins doing the heavy duty, all the heavy lifting. Come on now. Come on. I'm telling you right now. Please listen carefully. And I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna verdict buy you a candy and say, hey, go spend $270 for this one. Go spend $600 for the one I showed you earlier. Go spend, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Only you need is a cheap microphone like FIFINE AM8. That's a USB microphone. Download Wavelink, the 3.0. Pay the $50. You're really done. I'm not gonna sit here and say, bro, go to ELGATO and go purchase this, this interface. Go to Rode, RODE, go buy their interface. They're awesome. Bro, if you only looking for a nice sound, nice audio, people to hear you so they don't leave, there we go. Not joking. Telling you right now is only thing you have to get is a USB microphone. And from my opinion, get FIFINE AM8 because it's a USB XLR. Now, and then go to ELGATO website. Go to download the trial, and download 3.0, and then purchase the $50 plugin. You're done. And then you go to another website and find a noise gate to cancel every sound that you have in your house. You're done. But if you have ELGATO device, microphone, Stream Deck Plus, you get it for free. I am done repeating myself. I'm done trying to fix these unsmart person that they think their interface does a great job. I just proved it to myself off camera that you don't need a $300 interface, 600 interface. You only need a software and some plugins, and you sound like a genius. And you're done. You will not hear no dog barking. You won't hear nobody outside. You won't hear your roommate's TV. You know what I mean? That's it. Only take my advice, pay the $50. You could use from, don't take my advice on this one. I'm going to tell you. ELGATO told me that you could use the $50 plugin on OBS and third party application and software. So if you buy it, don't not take my advice of using third party application. They said you could. So you dumb camera. There we go. It's because I'm moving my hand around. Let me stop. Fan noise. Be honest. There you go again. Um, okay. So, like I was saying, this right here, put it outside. I'll take it out. All right. When my next video or live, I'm going to prove to you that you don't need an interface to use use the plugin. You don't need a interface to sound good. You'll see. I'm going to plug in this microphone straight to the USB. You're going to find out that I'm not a liar. But right now, I'm not going to do all that because A, I'm coughing like a horse. I'm surprised I'm not coughing right now like a horse. And it's hard for me to move. And when I do it, you'll see. You will see that I have this maybe turned off. Maybe I'll have like the sound coming out of here, but no cable. Uh, I I'll take this cable, the XLR cable out, and you'll see only the USB, and you'll see that you don't need an interface. You only need a USB microphone. But these people on Facebook throwing everybody's face that you have to buy this kind of interface. You gotta buy this. You gotta buy that. You gotta buy this. Only you got to buy the USB mic, buy the $50 plugin, buy the, or if you get it for free somewhere, a a decent noise plugin, noise cancellation plugin. That's it. You're done. But listening, I'm gonna take my own voice and not listen nobody or let my anger do the talking. Because hold on, here goes the horse. Comes the horse. I'm sorry. I had to turn off the camera. I was coughing like a horse. But anyways, take my advice. Don't spend no money on your interface. Take my advice. Download the Wavelink 3.0. Go spend $50. You're done. And download some plugins to cancel the noise, and you're done. I did my research for you. And now, if you want me to prove it, that you only need just a plugin, that's it. You're done. That's all you need. So I'll see you guys the next one.